Morning!
Hey everybody!
Today is October 1st, which means it's not really October 1st. I have to admit this. The original audio was full of all kinds of clicks and hums because the phones were communicating with Google, telling them what we've been talking about so they can serve us ads or something like that. So we're recreating this. So just pretend along with us. It's October 1st! And we're leaving Colorado! We really already left Colorado. It was misting when we left Colorado. There's a little bit of video of that I'll put in here somewhere. In fact, it is still misting and raining, but you can see it's quite foggy. This isn't what we were expecting, but I don't know what we were expecting, but it wasn't this. So, in any case, we're just gonna go get ready. I'm going back inside because it's wet and I need something besides this hat. It was kind of a crappy day, and the weather's been. Oh wait, we're okay. And the weather's forecast to be kind of crappy the entire time we're in Kansas, but
you're really bad at this, Jer. You're
whatever. What are you gonna do?
What timeline you're talking about?
What are you gonna do?
Here.
And then you're gonna be like, "Hey, why did his beard show back up?" No, seriously. We left on October 1st. We left the KOA and we drove to Goodland, Kansas.
Yes.
What you're gonna see is some really boring video of us doing that. No road shots. No amazing musical montages.
No.
Just a quickie, give us something to post up while we drive across Kansas, because it's been it will be tough because we're traveling. We will be traveling almost every day. So we will have one day off several days from now. It's tough. We'll see you at the first stop and we'll go from there. Hey, we're in, I don't know where we are. We're at a rest stop. Yeah, Yamaka. Is that what you said?
Amika? I don't know.
It's a rest stop. We're about 60 or 70 miles from the Kansas border. We decided we'd get out. We're not in a hurry. So, we thought we'd tour the rest stop.
It's
beautiful.
Very interesting weather today. It's very misty and foggy.
Yeah. Look at that. See? Oh, I just messed up the exposure. In any case, we just stopped. I'm probably gonna eat some lunch. It's almost noon. And hang out here for a little bit before we move on. Because at this rate, we'd be there by 1 o'clock. And who wants to sit in a rest area? Because that's where we're staying, probably. At the Kansas Welcome Center in Goodland, Kansas. We might drive 10 miles south and stay at a little lake. I don't know. We'll just see. It is kind of rainy, so I don't know if I want to venture out into dirt roads right now. Arriba.
That's where we are.
Andale.
That's the town,
Arriba, Colorado. Every street sign I've seen so far, I'm like, hey, it's Arriba, Kansas. Oh wait, we're not in Kansas yet.
No, not yet.
Hey, look, Lyman, Kansas. Oh wait, that's Colorado. So, anyway.
It's chilly out here.
Yes, it is. We're going to, we're just gonna go back and have lunch.
Yeah, I think so. It's kind of chilly.
We're gonna call this good. You've seen this rest area. It's beautiful. It's fantastic. With that, we are going to go have lunch, and then we will see you probably in Kansas. Hey, good morning. It's morning. We arrived here last night, but the weather was just as bad, which is why Jen's not out here. I didn't want to drag her out here into the cold and wet to film this. But anyway, we are just outside of Goodland, Kansas, in the eastbound Kansas Welcome Center. the tree's dripping on me. It was a pleasant stay. I'll show you around really quick. Sorry, there might be a little bit of wind noise, but you know, here's there's a loop here. There's no hookups, no nothing like that. There's a dump station over there. There's some of these picnic table cover things. It's a nice area. The freeway is right there. I don't know if you can see behind the Jeep there, but you can just see the corner of the freeway there. It's not super loud. It's not nearly as loud as it was at KOA that we were paying $50 a night for. This place is free, 24 hours. We went inside, Jen just verified, and she's like, oh yeah, 24 hours, no big deal. They invite you to stay. You're not doing anything, you know, sketchy or anything. They totally allow it here in Kansas. I guess in there they give you maps and free coffee, and they have a Wizard of Oz like selfie station thing, you know, with Dorothy and the Tin Man and Straw Man, all that stuff. So anyway, and there's corn. There's lots of corn. We need gas and we need propane. Well, we don't need propane, but we should get propane while we have a chance. So we're gonna do that, and then we're gonna head, we haven't decided yet. There's some harvest hosts on I-70. There's two. There's a winery and a golf course that we were looking at. But our friends Dave and Karen told us about Sheridan Fishing Lake, which is on 24. Either way is good for us. 70 kind of dips south and then goes to our next stop, a state park, Wilson State Park, I think. But if we catch 24 in Colby, it heads direct east, and then we can take 18, which kind of angles down towards. So it's kind of 6, 1.5 dozen the other. It would be nice to get off the interstate, but we've heard that lake's muddy, and as you can see, it's not raining so much as it's just been misting for like 24 hours. We're gonna drive down and see what it looks like. It looks really muddy down in Colby when we get gas and stuff. We're probably gonna call the harvest host and stay there. We'll call before we, just in case we can't get in. But if it doesn't look too bad, we're gonna head to Sheridan Fishing Lakes. I don't know. Anyway, that's our update this morning. We will check in with you later today. I don't know when we're getting gas, or maybe when we get to our final destination or whatever. But that was our first night in Kansas. We've earned our sticker according to our own arbitrary rules of 1 night in a state. So we're not putting it on though because it's raining. But that was it. It was nice. It was a nice day. We slept well, and now we're gonna get back on the road. It's Tuesday afternoon. We are in, see it over there? Hill City, Kansas. This is the Hill City, Kansas Roadside Park. It's just it's like a little turnout rest area thing. We were gonna camp at Sheridan Fishing Lake, which is, I don't know, 15 or 20 miles west. The road going in was fine. We were told it'd be muddy when it rained.
Yeah.
But the road going in, and it's like, okay, this looks fine. Got all the way to the end and just turned to mud. And we almost got stuck. We had to unhook the Jeep.
Yeah.
I had to back this out a couple hundred yards. Not this.
Yeah.
And
it was
muddy.
very terrifying to see
Yes.
Chewy sliding all over the road.
Yes, there was a little bit of sideways. We got it out. We left. I saw this place. It's not on Campandium. It is on free campsites. It is shown on all stays. But we first called the city, and they're like, I don't know, call the sheriff. So we called the sheriff, and he said, yeah, it's okay to park there as long as you're not blocking the driveway.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Really nice guy. So hopefully at 2 o'clock in the morning we won't get a knock on the door from some other police officer here going, what are you doing here?
So we talked to the sheriff.
Talk to the sheriff.
First of all, I'll show you the mud. There's not a lot. I mean, the Jeep's already covered with mud. We haven't been to a car wash in a while. But as you can see, where is it? Oh, there we go. Yeah, you can see right here. I mean, it was only a couple inches deep, but it was squishing out from underneath the tires. And
Show them the mud flap.
It's even.
Really
Oh yeah, you can see the. Oh yeah. Oh my God. There's the mud flap. So It's not too bad in there. Just right there. There's a tractor. So yeah, there's a little bit of mud. It's not bad. I mean,
the back tire is actually worse.
Yeah, the back tire is a little deeper. The back's heavier. And then the Jeep. The Jeep has a little on the. It's not bad. It all came off on the road. I mean, the Jeep tires were. Oh yeah, I do. There's some on the. There's some right here. You can see right there. The Jeep tires were. They had a good inch of mud all around, totally slick. But as soon as we hit the more gravel road, it was fine. Once we got on the pavement, everything's clean. The Jeep was always that dirty. That's about it. Tomorrow we go to Wilson State Park. Wilson! I don't know how far it is. 100, 120 miles? I have no idea. I think it's something like that. But anyway, that's where we go tomorrow. And be there for 2 nights. So unless something happens exciting here or there, you know, on the way, we might just catch up with you there. By the way, we did not film the whole. It was literally. I had visions of tow trucks in my head, so we did not film any of that. There is no video. It was a harrowing experience, but we're all better now. We're on our way. Everything from now on out. We're done boondocking for, you know, boondocking. We'll do some dry camping, but we're done boondocking for a while. So no more dirt roads, no more, you know, mud.
Thank God no more dirt roads, because I'm not entirely sure Jen could handle another dirt road right now.
Yeah.
I'd be triggered.
So that's it. We're gonna go inside, relax, eat some dinner, watch some TV, go to bed, get up tomorrow, and head down the road. Look at this. See that thing? That's sun. We haven't seen that in a few days.
So exciting.
Yeah, this was a nice place, other than the guy who drove by at 5 in the morning with his
booming vehicle.
Yeah, his you know, I mean, you could hear it. Boom, boom.
And actually, last night, right before dark, we got a knock on the door, and it was a gentleman telling us we didn't have to stay here at this park, that we could go down to the fairgrounds, and they have hookups, and we could hook up and for free. And I'm like, well, you know, thanks, we really appreciate it, but
we weren't moving. So the only thing is, you know, we as we said, we called the sheriff's office and just asked if it was okay. Well, last night, truck pulled in. Just as we were, you know, hitting the sack, and parked right over here. And I looked outside, and I couldn't really see, but it looked like it had a logo, and it definitely had a spotlight, you know, on the A pillar there. So I think it was the sheriff. He just parked there. Yeah. He just turned off his lights and was sitting there. I don't know what he was doing, but so yeah, it was a really nice place. It was quiet. We got a good night's sleep. So I'm adding this one to Campendium. It's not on there, which is kind of strange. Anyway, today we're headed to Wilson State Park. Co-pilot, there's a more direct route on a little 2-laner called, I think, Highway 18. But co-pilot doesn't want us to take it. So we're going to drive straight down to the freeway and over. Co-pilot says there could be bridges or low something, or so I'm not going to. No. That's why we have co-pilot, is to keep us off roads we shouldn't be on. It's not a long travel day, and we're not in a rush. So yeah, it's like 100 miles. So, well, now it's more. It's like 110 miles because we're taking the less direct route. But whatever, we have time. We're not supposed to check into State Park. Although, I looked yesterday to see if maybe we could get in last night and just drive over there, and it looks like pretty much all the spots except the one we're in are open today and tomorrow. So that's funny. We might be there alone. So there. All right, I got stuff to do. Yeah, Jen has stuff to do. I'm gonna watch her do stuff. That's what I do. Another crappy overnight spot. Blah. Pavement and stupid lake. It's terrible. No, seriously. This is Wilson State Park. Wilson! We arrived here, I don't know, a couple hours ago. we got set up, we ate lunch. So, see Chewy up there behind me. It's just a big loop. You just park along this loop here. We don't have like defined spots. But kids are home for the next couple of nights. It's absolutely fantastic. I mean, we're right here. I mean, what am I? Like 10 yards from our front door. And there's the lake. Ta-da! There's probably fish in here. There are fish in here. I don't know if I'm gonna fish though. I might, you never know. We're here all day tomorrow, so maybe I'll grab a Kansas State 5-day license is like 27 bucks, so I might grab one. There's rocks to fish off right down there. It's a really nice spot. And then we have this. I don't know. Looks like the previous people left this for us. Ready? Are you ready? I have to pick it up so I don't get splinters. Yeah. Incredible true war story. I have no idea what this is. It was sitting on the table when we arrived. By the way, we are almost exactly in the middle of the contiguous 48 states. The geographical center is just that way, however many miles. But east-west wise, we're almost in the dead center. So we're halfway across the United States. Cool. We started like 1/3 of the way across the United States, so we haven't gotten that far, but we're halfway. In any case, I'm letting you guys go. I'm gonna ramble on. I have stuff to do. This is going away. It's getting too long, so next update, I will not have this anymore. Well, I mean, I'll have it, it just won't be as long. And I gotta go watch that movie and smoke a cigar. Yep. Jen's inside editing photos and doing stuff with the photos. So anyway, that's it. We will catch you probably tomorrow. We'll walk around, explore this loop anyway. We're not unhooking the Jeep just because we don't want to, and they would have charged us if we did. So I just told the lady, she was real cool. I just told the lady, we're not even gonna unhook. She's like, oh, don't worry, you don't have to pay the entry fee. Sweet. Hey, morning. Actually, it's about noon, I think. I don't know what time it is. We're on the road again. We are near Abilene, Kansas, and we found a Love's. Pretty exciting, right? No, but the exciting part is it's windy too, so get ready. I don't know, can you see that? Can you see that right there? We found a Hardee's. We finally found a Hardee's. Unfortunately, it's outside of breakfast hours. I really wanted a sausage biscuit. I can't go anywhere. The motorhome is blocking the wind. It's super windy today. See? Look at those flowers. Wait, what was I saying? Oh, in any case, we're on the road. We just left Wilson State Park this morning, and we're headed to Milford State Park, down by Junction City. I gotta wait. This kid's staring at me. Weirdo. Yes, go away. It rained all day yesterday, and it was super windy this morning, so we didn't do any more vlogging over there. I did go fishing yesterday. I put on my rain jacket and everything. Unfortunately, I forgot my iPhone, and of course I caught like an 18-inch smallmouth bass. Not only was it the biggest smallmouth bass I've ever caught, it is the only smallmouth bass I've ever caught. I also got a bluegill when I was there. I had a couple of other fish follow, I think white bass. I did see what I think was a giant walleye right under the rock. Boink. Where I was fishing. I had my lure in the water, and I wasn't meaning to jig it, but it was just sitting there. I don't know what I was doing. I was just standing there, and all of a sudden I looked down, and this huge mouth, whoosh, came up. It scared me, honestly. I was scared. I was afraid to fish that because I didn't know what I'd do with that fish. I couldn't land it where I was, and then I didn't know if I wanted to touch it. It was so huge. It was gigantic. I mean, seriously, it was huge. In any case, we're on our way. I just wanted to check in since we didn't vlog at all yesterday, and we didn't vlog again at Wilson. We are headed, as I said, to Wilson State Park. No, we are headed to Milford State Park. There we go. We'll check that out. It's it looks like a nice park. It's not as nice. We're not going to be on the water. We're just going to be like 50 yards from the water, but not right on it like we were. Still, should be fun. We're staying there for one night, and then that's our last day, and then we're gonna leave, and we end up in Missouri. So two more nights, and we end up in Missouri. Jen's inside. She didn't want to come out because it's windy. I don't know. She didn't want to come out. Oh, there she is.
Jen's inside because it's windy.
See? There she is. It's windy.
It's really windy.
It's really windy. So, okay, well, that's it. We will see you at Milford State Park and fill you in. Hey, we're at Milford State Park. See? Look at that. And I mean, you can tell because of the way it's exposing, but right there's the water. Mm-hmm. It's not supposed to be that high.
No. This
lake is about 18 feet. Not horizontal feet, like vertical feet. Sorry. Yeah. Above its normal level. So, yeah, there's supposed to be some grass and trees and stuff. Well, there's actually trees in the water all over.
In the water, yeah.
Yeah, so we went to the boat ramp. There's a light pole. I don't know how tall the light pole is, but there's only about 3 feet of the top of it sticking out of the water.
Yeah.
You know, because the boat ramp goes down pretty steep, so.
And we were actually talking to some locals, and they were supposed to be here in June, and this campground was completely flooded in June. So
yeah, in fact, they said, if you can see the trailers over here, it was up to the edge of the road right there. Probably wasn't quite up to our site, but probably really close.
Yeah, they said they had to reschedule their plans. They were supposed to be here in June, and they are here now because it was flooded. So
yeah, so.
Crazy.
Anyway, we got here last night. Other than a few acorns hitting the roof and some weird, strange bird that went bark, 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 in the middle of the night.
It didn't sound like. Well,
it sounded just like that.
Pretty sure. No, we think it's some kind of owl or a couple of owls.
I think it was Kevin.
It could have been Kevin, though. I don't know.
It was an emu.
We don't know. We thought maybe it was a screech owl, but we listened to a screech owl, and it didn't sound like that. So
I don't know. Other than that, we had a quiet night, and it cleared out. There were quite a few other people here. We had people right next to us. There were all kinds of people. There's probably half as many. In fact, some of the people down here, they're actually the ones we met. The ones down there. You can see the red Jeep through the trees there. That's them down there. They're leaving. They're having lunch right now with some other gentlemen who are here for long term. They're making ribs.
Yeah, yeah. So yeah,
they didn't offer to share though.
That's not true. They offered me it.
Oh, that's not ribs though. I'm gonna go fishing because not here. I'm probably gonna go. We went down to the next loop. We walked over there earlier, and there's some good spots, I think. So I'm gonna go fish for a while. But that's it. This is Milford State Park, or at least as much as you're gonna get to see of it, because that's the kind of video this is.
Indeed.
Hey, we made it to Missouri. We are in Weston Bend State Park, just over the state line. In fact, the Missouri River's just right that way a little, probably half a mile or less, and that's how far we made it in. Not very.
Not very.
So anyway, we enjoyed Kansas. It was really pretty, and I think if we had to do it over again, like in Missouri, where I think we're here for like 11 or 12 nights in Missouri, even though we're burning through pretty quick, we're still going to see a bunch of stuff. Kansas City, St. Louis, blah blah blah. I wish we'd have done that in Kansas.
Yeah.
Just because we burned through, we didn't have a chance to really see anything. Even the two places we stayed 2 nights instead of just 1 night, we were still so worn out.
Yeah. We
just didn't really feel like, going out and exploring much. So it would have been nice if we could have seen more of Kansas. But
we know we can go back and see it at some time in the future, because we really enjoyed it.
Yep.
It was really nice.
So, well, I guess with that, that's our trip across Kansas, such as it is. We're going to Kansas City tomorrow. So hopefully, if everything works out, you'll see that video next Wednesday. But other than that, we're just going to hang out here, go to Kansas City, We're actually having lunch with a patron Wednesday, and then we're heading off towards Marceline. So with that, we're gonna let you guys go, and Jen is gonna say her thing.
So as always, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you so much for all your amazing comments, and we'll see you all down the road. Bye bye.
See ya.